Just over a month ago, workers of Russian bauxite company Rusal engaged in strike and protest action citing improper working conditions and an arbitrary 1% increase. When they protested, the workers were laid off by the Russian company. After weeks of heated strike actions, which saw more than 90 workers blocking the Berbice River to prevent bauxite barges from crossing, last Wednesday saw a turnabout in the situation when the bauxite union and the company signed a terms of resumption agreement for the purpose of reinstating the workers without loss of service. General Secretary of the Guyana Bauxite and General Workers Union, Mr. Lincoln Lewis, was asked whether the resumption terms and conditions include an agreement for an increase in wages, which was the initial source of the workers' grievance. According to him, further negotiations regarding salary increases will be conducted between the company and the union after the workers resume work.
Let me say to you, that's a substantive issue. There are times the substantive issue can be dealt with during the terms of resumption. There are times you deal with it after resumption. Based on the magnitude of this issue, we prefer to deal with it after negotiation, after resumption. We are not going to be talk. We have not spoken with the company about a 1% increase. When you are preparing, when you are in this business, is that you decide not to be taken down the street where the company will like you. If we had gone there to talk about an increase, they would have said, they could have said to us, well, we're going to pay 1, we're going to pay 3, or we will pay 4. But when in fact they can pay 8, we will have to sit down with the company across the table and argue and hammer out an agreement on this issue of wages and salaries.
According to Lewis, the primary reason behind the strike carried out by the workers was to ensure the bauxite company respected and acknowledged the rights of the workers.
Okay.
But let me go further to tell you this. The issue, it is only that the 1% was a straw that broke the camel's back. What was the prime objective of the struggle was to make sure that Rusal or whosoever respect the fundamental rights and freedoms of the workers. And one of that rights was the right to be represented by a union of their choice.
The union and Rusal is to meet again in 14 days. The parties will be negotiating a collective agreement which includes conditions of employment for the workers.
There are going to be 2 sets of things. One is the collective labor agreement, which involve administrative matters and also conditions of employment. And the second one is going to be major, what we call major infractions that were committed over a period of time, like where they have cut the benefits, the vacation benefit of workers over the last couple of years. The whole question of health insurance and those type of things.
Head of the union assures that the workers upon reinstatement will not be victimized.
Well, I want to tell you, we have signed an agreement which said no victimization. This question is about trust and confidence. We are not going out there to victimize anybody from the management, and we do expect that the management will not go to victimize the members of the union.
Tamika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.